Hello everyone. In this session, we'll be learning about pivot tables and how it works. So first of all, a pivot table. What is a pivot table? Pivot table is a powerful tool which you can use to calculate, summarize and analyze your data that lets you to see comparison, different patterns, different trends in your own data. Pivot tables actually work differently when worked in different parameters and different platforms which you run on. So first and foremost, let's see how a pivot table is being created. So first and foremost, I have a sample data here. Just I'll click here in this box where it selects the entire sheet, or you can select the range, like say if I want this A to H column, I'll select that. Or you want only a part of the data, yes, you can select that as well. But one main thing which we need to understand, or you have to remember, is the data should have an heading. Means nothing but a segment, country, or whatever it might be, it should have an heading. Without heading, it will not be able to take the data into a pivot table. Okay, so I'll be clicking here so that let the entire sheet selected. I'll click on insert ribbon, then pivot table. Just click on that. As soon as you click, there is a pop-up which comes in, which is asking whether what is the data range, which is already selected based on the sheet, and you can choose where the pivot table has to, whether you want the pivot table in the new worksheet or in the existing. Normally people choose, or people tend to choose, new worksheet. So I'll select the new worksheet. I'll click OK. You can see a new sheet is created and you can see a different type of Excel sheet you might have seen here. So in the pivot table, it is having a box kind of thing, and right side you can see a pivot table fields, which is nothing but a field list where you have multiple parameters or multiple columns which you had in the data. That is a sheet 1, whichever the columns you were there, that is 3 plus 3, 6, 8 columns were there. You can see all the 8 columns is here. So one by one you can use the columns and you can use the data. For example, let's say in the data I have a country, so I can take the country here, put it in the rows. You can see it's coming as rows. So you want to get how many countries count is there, just drag and pull to the values. It will show 140 plus because its value is being repeated, or it has n number of entries, which, for example, if there is Germany, you can see n number of same parameter Germany is there. So that is used for the pivot table. So for time being, let's say I want to say product. So how many products are there instead of country? I'll remove the country. I'll drag and drop the product. So you can see the products has coming in. So let's say in the data I have, say, month number, or you can go for, say, let's say month name. So month name, I'll put it in the column. So you can see it is coming as a column. So I'll just put the again product. I'll pull and drop it to the values. You can see month wise the data has been split of the with respect to the product. So product, how many products is sold and how many quantities in particular month. So this is a sample, a table on how to create a pivot table using just a raw data. And this is a kind of an introductory, you can say, for the pivot table, how to create a pivot table and how to, quickly put on the data to the values. So thanks for watching. I hope you got a nice idea about how to create a pivot table. Thanks for watching.
If you like the video, then share and subscribe. Detail Excel course link is in the description.